But basically, when I do my faux dichroic work, I pretty much only work with black clay, whether it's polymer or whether it's a two-part epoxy clay. And I'm going to start by showing you, one, how to get the foil to adhere to the clay, and two, why I work with black for faux dichroics. So I've prepared and conditioned 2 pieces of white and black clay. I rolled them out on a fairly thick setting of my pasta machine. Now, all of the foils work with the color facing up. So with the other foils, you'll see a silver backing. So if I'm trying to apply it with the color down, it's never ever coming off. It's always got to be the color facing up. If I want to do a small square of clay, I don't cut a small square of foil with my scissors. It's going to make it very hard to work with. I always keep my sheets intact with a few exceptions. The reason is it's always going to be easier to work with the foil when you have a nice big piece, even for applying it to smaller pieces of clay. And then there's no waste in the foil. I'm going to take my Fiesta Sunset foil, and I'm going to use the same range here. So I'm going from the gold, there's a little bit of pale pink into this hot pink zone. I'm using a little bit of parchment paper, and it's important to use the flat pads of your fingers. You don't want to work with the tips of your fingers. Even if you don't have fingernails, we want to burnish with a nice flat surface. So we want to use the widest bit of our fingers, and it's heat that makes the foil stick, not pressure. But by applying pressure as we burnish, we're creating friction. So we want to burnish for about 30 to 60 seconds. When I rip it, I don't pull up. I don't pull straight up. I kind of peel the foil backwards, and I rip it away. So make sure you don't have your coffee cup or your sharp tools anywhere in the area. You want to be safe. And I'm going to rip it really good. And I'm just going to cut pieces in half because I want to show you something cool. I use all kinds of textures. I'm just a texture nut. But we're just going to find a fun little texture I have standing by. I'm just going to turn these this way. How cool this texture is when I just roll it across. So texturing really changes the overall effect of the clay.
Ooh, hold that up for Cliff.
Oh,
this
yeah.
way we can cool shot. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So I'm going to take, this is just this little bowl, this kind of like a spoon bowl on here, but I'm just going to stipple the surface and see how I've got, looks like hammered metal. This looks like anodized aluminum. So I'm going to give Cliff another ooh la la moment here. How pretty is that? And with resin over the top, that's going to magnify and intensify that effect.